Okay, now I'm going to show you how to build an easy way or a simple way how to build the Polo 3-sleeper by Cosmos Beds. These are the white ones, and the reason we're doing white is because we've just finished assembling some maple bunk beds. So this wood on the maple bunks is exactly the same wood as what you use on the 3-sleeper, but because it's going in a new shop here, we've done the bunks, so we're now going to do a white. We're going to do a white 3-sleeper. Okay. Basically, you get 4 boxes. Okay. This little box here is your 2 drawers that go underneath. So what I'm going to do with these, I want to shove these out of the way because you do not need these till the end. Okay. So basically, this is what you do. You have 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Inside each box is your relevant slats for them headboards. Okay. So you've got single slats, single headboards, double slats, double headboards. In here, you've got your side rails, your safety rails, your ladder, your box of fittings. Okay. Very heavy, so be careful. May need 2 people. So basically, just cut this open with a bit of decorum because you don't want to scratch anything when you're taking the headboards out. So very quickly, I'll do some bits I can for you. Okay. So this box here, this is your top bunk. It's the single bed that goes on the top. So what I'll do with this now, we don't need this for a while, so I'll put this over here, out of the way. Okay. Because it's your top bunk. So what we're going to do first, we're going to build the bottom one. Okay? So, just fold these up like an accordion. Okay. And you don't need these to the very, very end. So same again, I'll just shove these over here out of the way. And then you're left with your last second top bunk headboard. Okay. I'll put that over here as well. Okay, you've got two top bunk headboards. This one with the one with the safety sticker on, you need this by British law, and you need this one by British law. These 2 stickers here, this is the ladder side of your bed. So we'll come to that in a little while, okay? So that's your top bunk. So what we're going to do now, we're going to open the bottom bunk, which is your double bed. Okay, just slice and dice. Just watch your fingers. Okay. Same again this side. Okay, same again. So open that up. This is your bottom bunk headboard. So we're going to use this first to build the bottom bunk. As you can see, it's solid wood. Very, very solid. Brilliant. Okay. So we'll open that one there. These slats, you don't actually need these for a little while. So same again. Just fold these up like an accordion. Okay. Take that out there. Get that out there. Okay. Same again. Just put them to one side. It's probably an easy way of doing that, but I'll probably do it the hard way. So leave them there because you don't need them. We're going to build the bottom bed first, okay? So we take this out. This is your bottom bunk bed, okay? So just put these to one side for now. They're a bit heavy, the bottom bunks. The bottom bunk headboard's a bit heavy, so we may need 2 here to lift it. Okay, so this box here, this will take 2 here to lift it because it is really, really heavy. Okay, but don't worry, I'll have to put it into the room of choice for you. They'll put it into the bedroom for you. And what we need to do now is just open up the box. This is, as I say, this contains everything you'll need to build. This piece of string here, that's what your fittings are attached to. We put this string on so that we know when we deliver your bunk beds, we know it's got the fittings in. Because if you open it now, you'll see that the fittings are attached to this string and there's some instructions. So I'm going to open up them in a minute. But first, I'm just going to go through this with you, okay? This is your ladder, okay? You don't need this just yet, so we'll put this over here. Okay. This is your side rail, okay? I'm going to come back to that. This is a long safety rail from the top bunk, okay? But basically, you don't need that until we build the top bunk. So we'll put that over here. Put that with the top bunk headboards. You don't need that, okay? You don't need, this is your safety rail on the ladder side, that's why it's a bit shorter, because it goes, that's where your ladder goes, so that's a bit shorter. So we don't need that yet, because that's for the top one. So we'll leave that there, okay? So what that leaves you with is 4 safety side rails, okay? And your centre support legs. These centre support legs are very important, so you need to have them by law. For anything from 4 foot bed or upwards, you need the 3 centre legs. So I'll come to them once we build the bottom bunk, okay? So I'll leave them there. Okay, you're left now with 4 side rails, okay? Your two side rails have got holes there, like so. These are for the top bunk bed, because the top bunk bed has safety barriers, so the safety barriers bolt into there. So you do not need these to build the bottom bunk. So I'll take these 2, I'll put them with the safety barriers to the top. Okay, so you don't need them. Okay, so at the moment, all we need is the bottom headboards and the 2 bottom side rails. However, on your 2 bottom side rails, they are different. The one with the 2 holes like that is where your ladder bolts into. So that must go closest to you. So this one will go against the wall, and this one is for the ladder. So this one goes nearest to you. Okay, so we'll put these, we're going to use these in 2 minutes just to build the bottom bunk. Okay, now I'm going to come to your fittings. So basically, these are your box of fittings, okay? Just be really careful when you open it, because I don't want you cutting yourself. Okay, very, very simple. Okay, don't be frightened of it. It's only a bit of paper. It won't hurt you, but be careful of this. If you use scissors or a knife, just be really, really careful. And then when you finish using the scissors, just put them out of the way of the children, if they're watching you, because they know what they're like. Okay, so basically these probably won't mean a whole lot to you at the moment. So this is what I'm going to do. These here, these are your screws for your slats. So I don't put the slats into the end, so you don't need the screws to the slats just yet. All these, the long ones with the barrel nuts on them, all these over here are for building your bunk beds. Okay? So they go over here, like so. Okay? These 2 here, these are to put your ladder to the top side rail, so leave that there for now. The dowels are for when you put your side rails into your headboards, you need to put dowels in by law. Okay? So we'll leave them there. Okay? These metal dowels, when you put your bottom bunk bed in, you need to put these in the holes, which I'll show you in a little while, and then the top bunk rests on. They need to be hard metal. These are really heavy. Okay, so I'll put them there. These here are to attach your safety bars, your safety rails to the top bunk bed. So we don't need them just yet, we'll use them in a little while. These are your instructions. Okay, some more of these for your safety rails, so we'll put them there. Okay, and there's some 3 there, which we'll show you what they're for in a little while. Okay. And then, just, these here, just be really careful opening these, because they package them really well. So these are the 3, these basically just go in here. Okay, so you don't need these just at the moment, these just fit in. Okay, just go in nice. So we'll just put them in there for now, and we'll just leave them to one side for now. Okay, so they're done. Okay, basically what you've got left, these are your dowels. You need these by law for your side rails and your safety rails to go in. Okay, these are to attach. We're going to use these for the bunk beds, the top and the bottom bunks, and the safety rails. These, don't worry about these for now. These are to secure the bottom bunk to the top bunk. These just bolt in. So don't worry about them for now. These are for your safety rails. Your safety rails. These 3 here will attach these to your slats. Okay, and you'll have 2 left over. These 2 are for the ladder that fits into the bottom bunk. Okay, so we'll leave them for now. Okay, so these 2, 4, 6, 8. So you've got 4 for each safety rail, and then as I say, these screws here, these are for your slats, so you don't need them till the end. And these 2 are for your ladder, so just keep them somewhere safe. But you've basically got them. So these are your fittings. So now what we're going to do is now we're going to build the bottom bunk. So if I can just ask my assistants to help me. Okay. And you need to make sure that you have the one with the 3 holes, because you've got 2 holes on that side, 2 holes on that side, and 3 holes on that side. This is the inside, and it's got the hole for the dowel. So if you hold that there for me, Colin. And then the same with this one, so you're basically going to have this one, so that the 3 holes are on the inside for your dowel. So just hold that one for me. Okay, your first job is to knock your dowels in, okay? So basically your dowel just fits in there. Okay, I'll just get a mallet, wherever it is, where's the mallet? Okay, so basically just put your dowel in, just slot it in, turn it over, same again. Just put your dowel in the middle hole, make sure you put it in the middle hole, because if you try and put it in the ones there for your bolts then, this dowel shouldn't fit, but sometimes people try and knock them in, and you can't get them out. Yeah. Okay, so I've knocked the two dowels in that one, but, okay, and then I'm just going to put the dowels into this one. Okay. Okay, that's one side. Okay, I'm just going to put the dowel into that one. Okay, just knock it in. Use a rubber mat, don't use a metal hammer, because it'd be too rough for it, okay? Now don't forget, this is the one that goes against the wall, because it hasn't got the holes in like that one for the ladder. So we'll just put the rest of that dowel straight in the headboard, same this side. Okay, and then basically, the barrel nuts go in there, you put one in, you put your bolt through there, just push it in, you'll feel it just touching it, and then that just goes, just put that in a little bit, you can't tighten it up yet. Okay, and then you put the other one in, that one in there, okay, that one in the hole, just tighten it up a little bit, just so it bites, that's it, okay, you don't have to tighten that up just yet. And then the same inside, okay, so the same again, barrel nut with the hole facing that way and this way, not facing up, otherwise the bolt won't go in, same again. Just a little bit, okay. So put that barrel nut in there, same again, put that through there, okay. That's let it bite, let it bite. Okay, let that one bite. Okay, so we get the other side out at the front, which is where the ladder goes on. Okay, so we'll put that one in there. Okay, and then we'll put that one in there. Okay, just slot it in nice. Don't be frightened of it. Okay. Don't forget, you've still got your two holes where your ladder's going to attach to the bed. Okay, let's go. It just takes a little while just to do these. So, same again. You see it from the inside this time. Okay, so your barrel with the hole facing that way. Push that in, push that in. You feel a little bite. Once you feel a little bite, you know it's staying in. Okay, we'll tighten it up in a little while. Okay. This here, same again. In there like that. Okay, so you've used 6 up to now. So we've got 2 more over there, yeah, ready? Yeah. There's 2 we prepared earlier, so same again. We just unscrew that as quick as we can. And then we just push that in there like that. Push that in there like that. Sometimes, okay, sometimes there's a little bit of paint still on it, but just push it through it. Okay, same again. Now these beds are a double bed on the bottom and a single bed on the top, and you have 2 nice, generous storage drawers underneath. So you can put your sheets in, or the kids' toys, or anything you want. Okay, so we put these. Okay, just let that bite. Once that bites, okay, so that's bitten. Okay, so that's your bottom one done. Okay, now we take the 4 dowels. We go 1, we go 2, we go 3, we go 4. These holes in the headboard, it's basically when we put the top one on, we're going to put bolts through just to secure the top one to the bottom bunk. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the top headboard on. I think what I'll do, now normally at this stage, you'd use the Allen key, you tighten them up a little bit. I'm going to use a drill just to speed it up a little bit, okay? So just don't put it in fully, just put it in a little bit, just about there. Don't put it in fully just yet, because I've still got to put the ladder onto the bottom side now. So we're doing it, just make sure that, obviously if you've got a drill, great. If you haven't, then don't worry, it's just going to take you a little bit longer. But I do it because it just makes life a bit easier. Okay. There we go, last one. There we go, just gentle. Just gentle. Don't rush it, it's not your dinner, don't rush it. Okay? Right, so then we get the top headboards. So you've got 2 headboards, 2 side rails to go on. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the top headboard on, exactly the same as the bottom one. Just make sure that you've got your 3 holes, that you've got your dowel hole, okay? So this is the non-ladder side. So that just fits nicely on there. And see how, look how nice that is, okay? So just make sure your 3 holes are on the inside, that's the most important thing, because otherwise you'll have to change it. Okay, so this one again, same again, the 5 stickers on the inside. Okay, the other one. This here, this is, as you're looking at it now, you've got your safety sticker there, so this is your ladder end, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put the side rails in. So same again, you've got 2 side rails, now these are identical, so you haven't got to worry about having holes for ladders or anything. So same again, same again, a dowel on each end. There's my mallet. And Timmy, don't be rushing it like me, just get it in nicely and then bang it in. Okay, same that end, okay. I've done this before, okay. It is hard work, but just take it easy. I'm rushing it a wee bit just because I need to get it done. So, same again, okay. Excuse me a step, my phone. Right. Okay, so we're just going to put that in there. Put that in there, you ready? No, okay, if you boys just push the airboards in while I get 2 more bolts. Okay, very quickly. I'll just put 1 bolt in there. So, exactly the same as the bottom bunk. You put 1 bolt in. Sorry, a barrel nut in, and that in. Okay, so for now, we'll just put 1 in each in. Just so I can put the safety rail on, because you can't put the safety rail on where you can't tighten it up fully because you won't fit your safety rail on. Okay, so that's just biting nice. Okay, so now I think what I'll do now, I think I'll put the other side rail in. It's done then, isn't it? Okay, so same again. Just get your Timmy. Okay, put your dowel in. Knock it in a little bit. Turn it around. Put that in. Bish bosh done. Same again. So this just fits in the bottom 3 holes. Put your dowel in. Put your dowel in. You got it? Yeah? Yeah. So I get 2 of these. I'll go on the other side. It's not the best side. Okay, so same again. So I'll put the barrel nut in. You'll know this better than me by now. Let it bite. Done. Just pull your pants up. Okay, get the barrel nut done. It's out. It takes a while. As I say, if you use each barrel nut with the screw, with the bolt that will come on, you won't get any cross threads or anything. Okay? So that's bitten now, okay? So I'm not going to tighten any of that up. The reason is, I've got to put the safety rail in. So for the safety rail, I'm going to need 3 dowels. 1 for the short safety rail, which I'll just leave there for now. The long safety rail, which is what I'm going to put in now, just to get it done. That's what. Come on. Okay, same again. This one goes in the bottom. Okay. The easiest way to remember is to put the right dowel in. Is anything with 2 holes, you don't put a dowel in. Anything with 1 hole, with nothing inside, you put a dowel in. Okay. That one there, like that. Just that round. Say that's got 2 holes, so I'll just put it in the one with 1 hole. Bish bosh. Done. Okay, now I'm going to go in now. I'm going to put the safety rail on the side furthest away from me, okay? So if I lift that up like that, and then these bits here go on the outside. So that, just put the dowels in for now, okay? Put the dowel in, okay? Just stay there while I put these 2. So I'll just get 2 bolts again, really easy. So I'll just attach the safety rail, so if I just go underneath like that, it's a bit awkward, but okay, just put that in. Just so it bites. Done. Okay, same again this side. So I'll put same again. Put that in there like that. I shouldn't have come outside, so I should have just stayed on the inside. Okay. Same again, just let it bite, okay? Okay, that's bitten. Okay, just very quickly while you're on the inside, I'm going to show you how to do it. Very quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm just going to attach the safety. I'm just going to attach the safety rail to the side rail. Okay. You can put this as tight as you want, really. Because this just needs to be personally. Just look at the hole. Yeah, lines up perfect. Straight in. Just don't forget to bring this. Okay, now the other side. Same again. Just have a little look. Okay, you see it lines up. I have to just push it a little bit, but it'll go in. Okay, a bit more torque on the hammer. Okay, so basically, okay, same again, just tighten it up. Okay, can't stop it. Right, so now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put your ladder on, okay? Now I haven't tightened any of this up yet, because what you need to do is this. You need to put your ladder on there, like so, on the ladder, and then you should have 2 bolts for this bit here, so we'll use 2 of these, okay? This, basically, needs to go into the ladder, like so, okay? Okay, so you've put your ladder in now, so you know that's safe. Okay, the reason I haven't tightened the bottom bunk up yet is because if you tightened it up, you would not be able to hook that on and get the side rail in. So what I'll do is I'll tighten all these up now with the drill. Okay, so they're done. 1, 2. Okay. Also, just watch your side rail because it will turn. Just get it so that there's the same depth on each one. Just hold it so your side rail's straight. Bish bash bosh. 1, 2, done. Okay, so that's one corner done. Next one, same again. Just make sure your side rail is just straight. Just makes it look a bit nice. It doesn't really matter anything, but just makes it look a bit. Just do it properly. Okay, same again this side. Just see how I'm just turning that a little bit, just to make sure it's got the same depth going all the way down. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. If you've got one done, I'm just gonna fasten them ladders up, get that bit done. Okay, 1. Done. Your ladder's on. So now what you've got left is this. Ready? Okay. You've got a short safety rail, which is your ladder side. It's short because you've got, obviously your ladder goes in, okay? So same again. Just bish bosh bash, you step you down then. Okay, put that on the floor. Same again. Just go on the inside. I notice I haven't put the bottom slats on yet. It just make, if you put the slats on at the end, it just makes life easy for you. Have you got it? Okay, so what I'm going to do now, finish this off. Now probably the easiest way to do it is to put these in first, because you've got nothing to hold on that side, so just bond these in, and I'll just put one bolt in here, it only needs one bolt. Okay, like that, and then top, just push it in, feel the bite, done, and then these 2, pass me the drill then. Same again. Bish bash bosh, just get these in. You don't need these loose for any reason, so just get them in. Get them all. Although I am using a drill, I will go around the end with the Allen key just to double check. Okay. Okay. That's that done. So all we need to do now is just put the remainder of the we've got 4 of these left. So we'll just put these 4 in and then we'll come back to you. We've got 4 of these left. So all I'm going to do now is just going to, where I've missed them off, which is here. Okay, 1, 2. And these 2 boys can be these 2 behind me. 1 each. 1 in the corner here. 1 in the corner there. Okay? No. In the corner. Okay. Same again. Okay, so now I've tightened all the bottom ones up, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tighten these up now. Same again. Just make sure your side rails are straight, super straight. Okay, 1, 2. On this side, you've got an extra one at the top for the safety rail. Just come on. So that's, you've got an extra one for the safety rail. Okay. Same here, you'll have 3 here. 1, 2, that's it, done. So now what we're going to do now is do the slats and the centre support legs. What I will do quickly, very quickly, is I'll just do on the inside of this bunk bed before I put the slats on. I'll just cheat a little bit and I'll do these screws. Get it out. Okay. I'll just cheat a little bit and I'll just do these screws for the ladder. And these are just little self-tappers, these. So just very, very gently. If you're using a drill, just go slow. Okay. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then this side, it's going to be a bit more trickier. Okay, same again. Just self-tappers. It's a bit tricky this side because you haven't got really good. It's better if you're left-handed, but I'm not. I'm a bit ambidextrous, so it should be alright. Okay, there we go, nice and gentle. Don't rush it, it's not your dinner. Okay, now we've done that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, we've got left now, we've got these four left, so I'm going to do these very quickly. It's basically what these do is, if you come downstairs, and all you need to do now, you've got your solid metal dowel, but just as an extra safety measure, just there. Okay. You should just get my Allen key, just tighten that up, Cal. Okay. Same again this side. It is a bit of an angle, so it's probably better if you use your. It's probably a little bit better if you use your Allen key. Just push it up, get rid of any excess paint. It's better if you use your Allen key for this because it's on an angle. The drill's not very, very good for this bit. So, Chris, have you got an Allen key as well? Should have two off the bunk beds. Okay, don't forget, just get rid of any excess paint. You will get a little bit of cloud, but don't worry, it is totally childproof and it's not dangerous in any way. Okay, so as I say, you want to just knock it up with your hand, that's fine. It won't go anywhere. And then, as I say, just tighten it with an Allen key, just be on the safe side. Okay, while they're doing that, this is what you've got there. You've got 3 bolts, you've got your screws for your slats, and you've got your centre support legs, okay? So basically I'm going to do the bottom slats first, okay? And then I'm going to attach the centre support legs to the slats, okay? So, first thing you do is get the slats. There's no easy way of doing this. What I would suggest is this 2 here is great. What you is, when you put it on the bed, just make sure the string's at the bottom facing the floor. So I'm going to have a little go of doing it how I used to do it in the old days. Get underneath, like the old days. Just get on here. Okay. You just grab that. Just basically, you just pull out like an accordion. It's not really a dignified way of doing this, but don't worry about the noise. It's not going to be good. It's not really good, so don't worry. It can be a bit rusty. Okay, now basically what you're going to do is you're going to climb out and watch your head. Okay? You're going to come round to here. He's going to pull that end. I'm going to pull this end. Now, if you have a look closely, each slat needs to be screwed in. So, what I'm going to do is, just for the time being, I'm just going to put 2 screws in each end. Okay? I'm going to put 2 screws in each end and I'm going to put your centre support legs on. And then you're going to leave me to it for 5 minutes just while I put the rest of the screws in, okay? So, that one goes in there like that. Okay, put it right to the end like that. This one. Same again, just pull it right to the end. Okay. And I'll put these 2 in here. One in there. They are self-tappers, so don't worry, they will go through a little bit of wood if there's anything still in there. Okay, and that goes. Okay, now I'm going to use a screwdriver this time. Hopefully it'll work a bit better than last time. Same again. Okay. Same again. Just push that in. That one. Okay. So that's one. Yo, come this end, guys. Just pull this slat up. You're alright now, Chris, don't worry, just back off now, bud. That's it. Okay, that's that one. Now we'll just finish off. Somebody just come and push that. Okay, so put your slats in. So what these boys are going to do now, they're going to get more screws, they're going to put them in each hole. While they're doing that, I'm going to show you how to fix the centre support rail. Okay? The support leg, sorry. Really easy. Now, in an ideal world, everybody's floor would be the same, but they're not. So, this is what we're going to do. Okay? Basically, you have to put your leg underneath, okay? And you have to judge where your floor is. Okay? So, what I do is I just work out. You don't want it raised like that. You need it to be. You don't want that to raise at all. So just what most people do is just screw it all the way in, really. And then once it's put in, that goes in there like that. Okay. And then they can just adjust it as much as they want before they screw it in. Same with this one. That's one. Okay, number one. Okay, number two. Okay, same again. Okay, get that in the end. Okay, same again. Oh, one more. Okay, same again. Okay. Just need to hold on to the leg, put it in gentle, and then you'll see the leg just tightens up. Okay, right. Same again. Just hold on to the leg, you'll feel it tighten up in your hands. Fish pass. Same again, done. Right, okay. Very quickly, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go around now, and I'm just going to screw every one of these in. Ready? Okay, so all that's left now is the single slats. So we get the single slats, just grab the other end. Okay, I'll just need to sit now. Okay, so just do it so the string's on the bottom. Now there's two ways of doing this. You could have even stood in there and put the slats in the top bunk first, or if you follow me, all you do is we go to the end and then we just lift them over, so we're not touching the bed, and then just put them. Now obviously there's two of us, so it makes life easier. If you were to do one here, what I would suggest to you is this: stand inside, put the top screws, put the top slats on first, and then do the bottom ones. But anyway, we are where we are, so we've done it now, so it's too late. So what we're going to do now is, same again, we're just going to put a screw in each slat, okay? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave these boys now to put these screws in, yeah. To put these screws in the slats and screw the slats in the top bunk, yeah. While they're doing that, I'm going to build the drawers for you. So these are underbed drawers, which you can use for, these are the underbed drawers for a 3-sleeper, and they're also used for bunk beds, and any Joseph frame, like a Leo and Ellie, also a Lana. They come in maple and white, and because we've built the white 3-sleeper, we're going to build a white drawer, okay? So as simple as this, all you do is just open your box, you're left with that, you don't know what it is, so I'm going to show you, okay? These are your side pieces, okay? So just leave that, put one there, and one there. This here is the front of your drawer, okay? So I'm just going to rest that on there, like so. Okay, this is your back of your drawer, okay? So you want one of that, you should have two of these, so front and the back, two sides. And it's as easy as that. So that's one drawer. You've then got the front there. Carl, you need to get correct, you need to pick the full camera. Right, these are your sides. So you've got two sides for one drawer, two sides for another, front and back for one, front and back for another. And then what's left is your bottom bases. Your bottom bases. So you've got one for that drawer, and then you've got one for this drawer. Okay? So what that then leaves you with is this. These are just your bases, they're just the centre support bar for your bases of your drawer. So that one there. Okay? And then there's a pink string on it. The reason the pink string on it is because we know when we give you the box, we know that you've got fittings for the bed, okay? So Chris just moves that for me. I'll just quickly go through the screws. Dead simple, really simple. Just be careful with the scissors. You don't cut yourself. Okay. You do pack them well so you don't lose any, which is good. Okay, so if you use a knife or scissors, just open them up. And not many on this one. Open them up, put them in a safe place away from children if there are any. You've got 2 for each side, for each corner. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8 for one drawer, 8 for another. And that, my friends, is it. So now I'm going to build the drawers. So, the secret to remember with these is, where that bit's facing in, this is your inside where your bottom board's going to go, okay? So, where they're facing in, like that, okay, that's your right, that's your left, okay? So when you're building them, you need to have them like that first, okay? So first of all, we'll build that bit. So, let me just hold this back for me. You got it, Cal? Yep. The deal's that there. You need 2 screws for each corner. Yeah. So basically, you put your screw through there, and it just goes into that top hole like that. Just let it bite. Okay, then the one underneath. Just make sure the holes are lined up. Okay. And just let that bite a little bit. Okay. And the other side, same again. Just lift it up slightly. Can you just hold that, please? Like that. Okay, just lift it up slightly. That goes through into that hole. Just let it just bite a little bit, and then that one goes into the other hole. Bit of paint on there, but don't worry about that. Okay. Cal, don't lift it. Okay. Just let it bite. You might be better putting the bottom one in first. Okay. Just let it bite. Right. Okay. I'm just going to use the drill just to quicken it up a little bit. Okay. Very, very gently. You feel the bite. Okay, what we use the right. Give me the Allen key bit, please. There's an Allen key for this one. Okay, so you can use the Allen key, or if you want to be a little bit of a cheat like me, just in there like that. Very gently. Don't put it all the way in because we've got to put the bottom board in yet. Exactly the same with this. Let it bite a little bit, not too much. Okay, a little bit of excess. Right there, same with this side. Just let it bite a tiny little bit. You don't want it to bite too much because we've still got to put the bottom board in. Okay, just a little bit, that'll do. I'll put it all the way. Okay. Okay, same again. So we'll put the little bit. Okay, so you've done that bit. Now what we'll do is I'll put this bit in there. Dead easy, really easy. Let's just lift this up a little bit, like so. Okay. Push them 2 in there. We'll just push in. Okay. I don't really want to use a rubber mallet. You can if you want, but you might just damage these 2 dowels here. Okay, so bring it back down, like so. You put your backboard in. So same again. Just lift it up. Excuse me. Lift it up. Make sure the white bit's facing up. Put it in the slot. Push it down. Okay. Make sure it's in the slot all the way around. Okay. It's a bit bendy, so it will go in. Okay, you might just have to just bend it a little bit. Okay, that's in. That's in. Okay, so now we'll put the front on. Okay, so basically, same again, make sure that goes, obviously has to go in there. Your 2 dowels off there just go in there. So very gently, just going to put that on there like that. Just make sure that they go on inside, like that. Okay. Now if you come around the back, you just got to get them 2 dowels in. Okay. Just line it up. The wood will move. Just knock it in. Don't worry, it's hard, but it won't damage it in any way. Just see your board just falls out a little bit. Don't worry about that just for now. Okay. Because what will happen now is when we put the screws in. Okay. What will happen is when we put the screws in, the backboard will just automatically line up for you in an ideal world. So find your hole on this bit, okay, and then put your screw in on both sides, same again. Okay, same again. Just put it in a little bit, okay, and then a little bit. Okay, a bit far there, but it's alright. Okay, so just make sure now once your backboard's in, you can probably hear that click. Once your backboard's in fully, all the way around. What you can now do is you can see that the backboard's in all the slots. Is you can basically just go around now. I'll just put 2 in this side. Okay. Same again, just have a little look. Just have to push that down a wee bit. Same again. That's a wee bit. Okay, just push that down a little bit. Okay, same again. So now all 4 are in. The backboard's in. The centre support bar from front to back is in. So now you're done. And that, my friends, is how to build the drawers. Just turn it on there like that. Okay. Okay, so just make sure that goes in. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're just tightening it up. This one, there's 8 bolts, 8 screws, sorry. Just tighten them all up. Done. Okay, so that's your drawers done. So basically, you've got your backboard in, you've got your centre support bit, okay? And basically, this now just fits nice and flush underneath, and it'll fit under the bunk bed as well. And that's your drawer done. So what I'll do now, I'll build the other drawer. These guys are still screwing these screws in, so if you come back to me when it's finished, I'll put the mattresses on. You can't put your rubbish in.
When you're ready.
Okay. Okay, so that's the second drawer done. Okay, so the second drawer's done. Just put that to one side. Okay, so same again. Backboard's in. Happy days. Drawer's done. You've got 2 nice drawers there now for under that bed. And as I say, you can use these. You can get under bed drawers for bunk beds as well. So you just fit nice there. That one's nice. And you're left with your 3-sleeper, and that is your 3-sleeper. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put the mats on and then we're done. So, put the top mats on first. Okay. Put those away. Just wash your hands after, I'm not going to wash mine, but I've just washed it. So if you just wash your hands so you don't get them up on the mattress. Okay, just throw that one on the top. Okay, you've got a nice single bed on there. Okay, so just stand back like that thing. I'll put them on, it's alright. And then second of all, so I come on. Second, and then you just put your double on. Same again, just put a little hole there. I'm going to cut this one because it's a bit stronger back. Make sure you don't cut the mattress. Okay, you can see the top one that just goes straight across. Yeah, there you go. Just by magic. Now, your bunk bed might be against the wall, so I'm not going to cheat and put them in that way. I'm going to show you how to do this. So basically, you just put it in like that. They will bend, they've got springs. Okay? And then what you can do is you can bring this side round like that. You can push that like that. Okay. Push that like that. Don't know. Okay? And then just put it like that. That's it. And then your mattress is done. So your bunk bed is built. Don't worry about that bit. And that's it. So the bunk bed's built. You've had it straight. You've got a good strong bunk bed there. As I say, 14.5 stone, and I'm perfectly alright in it. It's really strong, hardwood, rubber wood, and you've got your ladder here fixed in. You've got these 2 fixed. You've got a nice double bed on the bottom. These slats ain't going nowhere. Okay, these slats are solid hardwood. So you've got no worries. As I say, I'm a man and I'm on it. So that's it. And the same again. You've got a nice bottom bunk that you can just stretch out on, chillax, and go to sleep. There you go. That, my friends, is a 3-sleeper available in maple like them bunk beds, or available in white. Any problems, give me a ring. Thank you, bye.